Da sind wir schon wieder. Schauen wir mal, was wir jetzt hier machen können.
I flirted with Roman, and I've never shared that with anyone.
Das finde ich ziemlich dämlich.
I knew Reza wouldn't like the sausages I bought him for lunch that time. I did that because I was tired of our routine, of how our relationship had stagnated. When Reza and I had our final argument, I let him walk out the door. I didn't try to stop him because I'd already given up. I didn't even give our relationship a chance.
Das Einzige, was ich davon nicht machen wollte, war das Flirting. Das war eher so ein Versehen.
Is there really nothing I can give her? What will they do to me if I refuse?
I refuse. Fuck you.
There's nothing.
You are without sin, without flaw. There are no choices that you regret. The lucky monkey appears to be as pure as the first rays of light that fell upon the dreaming.
Since you offer us nothing, we offer you nothing in return.
But why? You're not only punishing everyone out there, but you're also hurting yourselves.
Eben.
Who will worship and fear you when they're all gone?
So what else can you offer us, monkey? What can you give of yourself to prove that this matters?
I don't know.
You demand that we give up the thing that feeds us and keeps us warm. And you cannot make a similar sacrifice.
You're right. I can't. I don't have what you're asking for. I'm human. I've made terrible decisions, but I don't linger on those decisions. I move forward and live with the consequences. Shame, anger, disappointment, regret. That's not what feeds me. I survive because I let go every day. Because I have hope and faith in the future. Not because I look back. That goes for most people. And all I want is to give those people a chance to make their choices, good or bad, and carry on living and learning. If that's not enough for you, then I have nothing. And if I fail to bring the Soul Stone to the first dreamer, Lux dies. The dream ends. There will be no one around to remember any of us, or the choices we've made that brought us here. It all hinges on this moment in time.
We know this, little monkey. This is why we are giving you the Soul Stone.
Okay.
But you must do
Wollte
one
gerade sagen.
thing for us in
There has to be a catch.
Anything, as long as it's mine to give.
You must remember us when the dream is in you. The world needs us. Without the sisters, without the Yaga, there is no fear, no imagination. Every dream needs a nightmare.
I don't think I can forget, even if I tried. Yes, I'll remember you.
Good.
Das heißt nicht umsonst Balance.
Here is the Soul Stone. Take it, use it to wake Lux. We would have done it ourselves, but the Dreamer Monkey is the only one with that power.
How do I get there?
Someone's coming. Little furry thing. They will gift you a beast to ride. Go to Lux. You will feel Lux like a lantern in the dark. Follow the light. Save the dream, Dreamer. Become one with the first.
What does that mean?
You'll find out.
And the clever monkey, beware the wizard of lies.
He schemes, he plots. He wishes to remake the world.
He wears a mask. He harbors ambitions. He always did. But now,
There's something in him. It's a dangerous thing, little monkey. Watch out. Now leave.
Bryan Cranston. Ne, wie heißt er? The Rolling Man. Brian? Hieß er Brian? Ich weiß nicht. Brian Westhouse. The Wizard of Lies. Wizard hat jetzt erstmal Richtung Roper Clarkson gedeutet, aber der trägt keine Maske. Und ich glaube nicht, dass die
Where did you disappear to?
I have a thing about huge monster houses. I don't like them.
Oh, you're the worst sidekick.
That's what they keep telling me. I honestly don't know why. Let's go back and find the furry little halfling thing again. I bet you he didn't wait for us. I bet you he's long gone.
She's letting us go. What did you do? We're free. Time to go. Thank you, Dreamer. Find Luke's. Save the dream.
Who are you? Und die Dinger hören auf. Hat's nur der eine aufgelöst. Ich würde gerne, dass du dich auch auflöst.
It's warm to the touch, and it's almost like it feeds me. I feel sated. I get why the Yaga didn't want to give this up. It's powerful.
Aber ich kann es nicht einsetzen, nicht hier.
The Soul Stone. Finally. It's lighter than I thought, and it feels eerie. Like it's charged with electricity.
Ah, wenn die Baba Yaga das von Roper Klacks geklaut hat und Roper Klacks aber für die Yaga gearbeitet hat? Also heißt gearbeitet?
It's warm to the
Nee,
touch,
nicht.
and it's almost like it feeds me. I feel sated. I get why the Yaga didn't want to give this up.
Ich kann es nicht
It's
abhalten.
powerful.
Schade, ich würde euch gerne befreien, nicht nur die eine, die da jetzt gequatscht hat. Aber ich habe wichtige Sachen zu tun, scheinbar. Let's go. Huchti. The Mauer. Schön, dass es
Is
dich...
this the one?
That's her. That's Zoe.
You face Yaga and live? This is impossible. Who are you?
Another Banda? I thought Ben was the only one left.
I'm the Dreamer.
Might as well go with what everyone calls me here. She seems impressed with me. I should probably use that.
Nee.
Might as well go. Zoe Castillo, Dreamer.
Zoe Castillo. Dreamer. She know who she is. Impressive, that, for human. Well, Zoe Castillo, Dreamer, how you survive meeting Yaga without losing yourself? You strike bargain like witches of old? Sell yourself to Yaga for freedom and power? Do you serve Yaga now?
I don't serve anyone. And no bargain. I'd like to learn more about the Yaga. Maybe this one knows something.
Yep.
I don't have time to talk about the Yaga. We need to head north.
Nee.
I'd like to learn more about... Who is the Yaga?
I only know what elders tell me when I was child, and I only ever encounter Yaga's servants. One of them lived in this forest before. She was Gribbler, twisted, ancient, evil thing. No one but Yaga know what Yaga truly is. Those who face her never come home, aside from you. My grandmother tell me Yaga was born before beginning of time. Lux and Yaga, light and dark, dream and nightmare. Balance is in everything,
There's the
human.
Punkt. There's the
When
Punkt.
our
Ja.
world takes shape, so did Yaga. One became three. Three sisters. Innocence, age, decay. All aspects of life. More than the first dreamer, Yaga understand life. She understand mortality. Mortality in her blood. Maybe why she hate the living so much. Why she grew mean and hungry. She spread her will across world into witches and warlocks, sorcerers and necromancers, the weak and malleable.
But as old magic fade, so do Yaga. Wizard Clax and Gribbler were two of her last servants, and April Ryan defeated them both. After that, they say, Yaga was diminished. Now Wicker Witch of North is joke to humans of Mercuria. They remember nothing of what she was. They never see their young eaten by night. But Yaga is not the night that threatens world now. Her darkness is different darkness, one that balances light, necessary darkness. She is nightmare that feeds imagination. The other darkness, well, other darkness is deeper and final. A black fire that spreads and burns until nothing left, until time itself is ashes. Even Yaga feared this darkness.
I believe that's why she let me go. So that I can help.
You got the Soul Stone?
You carry Soul Stone? What Soul Stone?
You can trust Bandu Masiri, Zoe. She is an elder. She returned from exile to help me find those who survived.
I have Lux's soul stone. I need to take it north, to the Ular.
Ular? Why Ular?
You know them?
I heard of Ular in stories.
Monkeys.
Ancient people inhabit ruins of their own civilization, high in border mountains. You know where to go?
I've seen a map. They live on Cloud Peak, in the mountains of Yedra.
Maps deceive. Go north and then west. A week's journey on foot before you start climb.
We don't have a week.
Rushing into anything is unwise. You carry Soulstone to Ular for what reason?
To return it to the first dreamer.
Lux is with Ular?
So my visions tell me.
Your visions?
Ritter von Obnoxus.
I know this is hard to believe, but I promise
I believe. No need to promise. Story too unbelievable for Mole not to believe. Take Leapfur, human. Ride north, swift as wind. You will reach mountains by first light tomorrow. Leapfur can climb at least part of way. You'll be with Ular in less than 2 days.
She said someone would come, but that thing? Is it safe? I have no idea how to ride that.
Not to worry. Leapfur know well enough for both of you.
What will you do without a mount?
We use feet. Mole's not in rush. We walk slowly so that those of Banda who still live can hear us coming and meet us.
We're going east, Zoe. We'll follow the Banda who fled the Azadi. Maybe they still live. Maybe they...
We will find them, little one. Take Beast. Go north. Do what needs doing. I feel darkness coming. Black fire. Cold as ocean. Perhaps you can stop this dreamer. Nothing lost. Nothing gained.
Goodbye, Zoe.
Thank you, Ben. And good luck. I hope you find your people again.
Das ist also das, was Enno mit Leaping Leap First meinte. Was mich noch ein bisschen stört, ist, dass die Azadi, wo die hier die Bandus abgefackelt haben, nicht auf Jager gestoßen sind. Oder Jager sich da nicht eingemischt hat, mehr oder weniger. Wobei die nicht auf die Bandas achtet. Bandas, aber trotzdem quasi die Typen in ihrer Domäne rumwandern lässt. Auch wenn sie mehr oder weniger geschwächt ist. Na gut. Ich denke jetzt immer wieder bei Kian.
Thanks for coming. I know you're busy.
Oh ho.
It's not often I get to see you. Why this place?
It's safe. And, symbolic, maybe?
Das ist, das
It was a
Journeyman.
safe house, before it was raided by Azadi soldiers. Under Kian's command.
I see. So, what news do you have for me, Elena? Your message said...
Kian has left for Gian, together with Liko, the Dolmari warrior.
For Gian? The prison camp for magicals? Light. Why? What does he hope to accomplish there?
This is Kian we're talking about. He believes he can save everyone. He also believes Gian holds the key to the future of the Empire.
But breaking into a fortified prison camp? He won't stand a chance.
That's why I messaged you, Mother. This might be an opportunity.
You did the right thing, child. Come, let's talk. We do not have much time.
Okay, Szene. Herr Ushana ist doch eher positiv zu Kian eingestellt, aber was kann sie machen, dass Kian es leichter hat, in das Prison Camp einzubrechen? Kann ich mir nicht ganz zusammenreimen, aber das wird sich schon zeigen. Aber jetzt hat man wenigstens mal den Eindruck, dass es irgendwie vorwärts geht. Gut. Ah, okay. Das sieht ja schon aus wie ein Lager da unten. Gut, dass das Wasser tief genug war, ne?
I suggest we scale the fence over there and make our way into...
We should split up.
You've read too many copper coin serials, Liko. Splitting up makes us vulnerable.
Stay together, we could both end up dead. Part ways, and one of us might still make it out, even if the other doesn't.
That's a possibility, but I still think...
Besides, one of us has to locate the administrator's quarters.
How do you know there'll be one of them?
This is an Azadi camp, Kian. There will be detailed records and documents. If you want to find a single prisoner amongst thousands, you'll need records. I'll climb the fence, enter the camp, create a distraction. I look like the prisoners. I can speak to them. If necessary, I can blend in. You find the administrator and the records. That tower looks like a good place to start.
Where do we meet?
If we make it that far, I'm sure we'll figure something out. Try not to die. You still owe me your life.
Oh, I intend to stay alive. I hope you're on good terms with your gods.
I'm on excellent terms with my gods.
Einfach mal über den Zaun klettern.
If I'm going to find prisoner records anywhere in this camp, it'll most likely be inside that tower. That section of the prison walls appears to be part of the old castle fortifications, from when the Necromancer King ruled Gien.
Ach so.
The wall connects with the tower. If I can get up there, I might find a way in.
Ah, da haben wir es doch. Und dann ist das wahrscheinlich der alte Necromancer King, weswegen sie ihm den Kopf runtergeholt haben. Oder so. Find a way onto the old castle wall. Ich würde trotzdem einfach mal aus Prinzip dahinter gehen. Gucken, ob ich mit den Leuten reden
I
kann.
can't waste my time
Ach, schade.
here. I need to climb the old castle wall and find a way into the Black Tower.
Na gut. Ich wollte nur gucken, weil ich ja noch kein Achievement habe diesmal.
It's steep and slippery. I don't see how I can climb up from here. It's steep and slippery. I don't see how I can climb up from here. There's nothing for me to grab hold of. It's
Ach so,
steep
das ist
and
alles steep
slippery.
and slippery. Ach so.
I don't see how I can climb up from here.
Na gut. Statue.
This must have stood here for 1,000 years. It's an impressive piece of work. Never mind the foul subject. It's too smooth. There are no footholds.
Ich hätte gesagt hier, aber... Oder hier? Na, das ist auch... steil. Er hat sich ja darüber beschwert, dass es zu steil ist. Aber es ist die einzige Alternative. Na?
There's nothing for me to grab hold of.
Nee?
The rocks here are too steep and slippery, and there are no footholds.
Ich hätte gesagt hier an der Wand, aber... das macht's auch nicht. Okay. Hier hochgehen? Nee. What the fuck is your problem, Kian?
The rocks here are too steep.
Habe ich irgendwas im Inventar? Nö.
And there are no footholds. This must have stood here for 1,000 years. It's an impressive piece of work. Never mind the foul subject. There's nothing for me to grab hold of.
Du willst irgendwo... Wo du hoch... Ah!
This wall isn't quite as sheer, and it has outcrops and footholds. I might be able to scale it.
Hoffentlich...
This looks like a good place to start climbing.
Hoffentlich ohne Minigame. Ah, so viel dazu.
Light!
Aha.
Goddess!
Nee, macht er nicht.
Shadow! Shadow!
Es würde mich nicht wundern, wenn es ein Achievement dafür gibt, hier hochzukommen, ohne irgendwas abzureißen. Huch! Okay, das ging schnell. Na gut. Ich rede viel zu oft von Achievements. Oh. Kann ich mich hier hinhocken? Kann ich hier rüber springen? Ach, hier auf die Hand quasi.
This must have stood here for
Das kennen wir schon, danke.
It's an impressive piece of work. Never mind the foul subject. Goddess. The camp's larger than I thought. There must be thousands of magicals here. Are they planning to just murder them all?
Tja, dieses Krematorium ist ja schon hier vorne. Aber interessant, dass sie denn tatsächlich noch Häuser geben. Netter Sprung. Ach, hallo Liko. Er hat über den Stacheldrahtzahn geschafft.
Liko? Goddess. I hope he passes unseen.
Liko, Fragezeichen?
Liko? Goddess. I hope he passes unseen.
Ne, komm, werden sonst... Der hat einen Schulterpanzer an der Stelle, wo Liko einen hat.
Odd. There are more soldiers inside the camp than along the perimeter.
Weil die dich suchen?
Beatings. To inspire fear and obedience in the other prisoners.
Mhm.
The guards are watching the prison ground. They don't expect anyone to be breaking into the camp.
Ich wollte mal gucken, ob ich noch was anderes sehen kann von hier unten. Aber wo soll hin? Das ist ja gerade. Ich möchte gerne in den Schatten stellen, dass du mich nicht siehst. Zwei Leute.
See anything?
Nothing. I could have sworn.
Maybe it was just a bird.
You don't think I can tell the difference between a man and a bird?
It's dark.
It's dark. Just shut up and keep your eyes open.
I owned a far glass once. It helped
Who
me
goes
keep
there?
tabs. They're keeping an eye on the grounds below.
Ich hatte gehofft, dir anficken zu können.
The guards are watching the prison ground. They don't expect anyone to be breaking into the camp.
Schade. Weil die haben Liko gesehen.
Hundreds of dead magicals.
Das geht aber schon in Richtung.
Dragging bodies into the factory to burn them. But why? What are they doing in this this shadow-cursed place. Hundreds and hundreds of bodies. They can't all have perished from natural causes.
Wir gehen ein bisschen arg weit hier.
They're burning corpses. Dead magicals. Hundreds of them.
Ich hoffe nur, dass hier nicht noch irgendwo ein Haufen mit Goldzähnen liegt. Oder irgend sowas in der Richtung. Das wäre dann doch ein bisschen arg. Springen? Seriously? Okay. Du bist optimistisch. Da drüben sind schon wieder Wächter. Gleich 2 an der Zahl und ich komme hier voll durchs Licht. Oh no. Ich bin nicht hier. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, der macht was anderes. Was macht der? You bastard! Macht er die Türe zu? Der hat hier dran rumgetippt.
It's a doorway of some sort, but there's no handle or apparent means of opening it up.
Das sind schon apparent means. Das Problem. Wow. Hi.
Who goes there?
It's me. I kill you. Ich brauche das Fernglas, um zu sehen, was der da eintippt. Aber hier komme ich doch nicht wieder hoch. Ja, klar doch. Nee. Okay. Ich brauche das Fernglas. Ach komm. There goes nothing.
They say he hunted humans.
But wasn't he human himself? But he looks human from the statues.
A shape changer then. Or maybe he was a blue hide, like them dogs.
Die unterhalten sich über Nico, aber ich habe ehrlich gesagt keine Lust, hinter denen rumzustehen und darauf zu warten, dass mich einer sieht.
With this, I'd be able to see halfway across Sadir, and it ought to help me see quite far, even in this darkness. This is much nicer than the far glass I once owned. That one was chipped and bent. This is pristine. With this, I'd be able to see halfway across Sadir, and it ought to help me see quite far, even in this darkness.
Okay. Dann schauen wir jetzt auf die Tür. Wow, distraction.
It appears Liko's been stirring things up again. I should wait for the guard to return and observe his actions.
Da ist er doch.
I should wait for the guard to return and observe his action. I should wait for the guard to return
Alter,
and observe
da
his
jetzt.
actions.
Na Mann. So. Unten rechts, oben rechts, unten links, unten rechts. Oh, Bastard. Unten. Stift. Unten links, oben rechts, unten rechts, unten links, oben rechts. Ich hab's vergessen. Kann ich nochmal warten? Kommst du nochmal? Ich könnte es jetzt auf dem Video angucken, aber ich will es nicht ausprobieren. Ja, okay. Aha, komm. Jetzt. Mach ich mir auf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ich hatte es richtig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wenn es einen Speicherpunkt gibt, machen wir hier Schluss. Das sieht aus wie ein Speicherpunkt. Ja, ist ein Speicherpunkt. Gut, dann machen wir das nächste Mal hier weiter. Und da gibt es eine recht kleine Tür. Hätte ich jetzt was anderes erwartet. Find the Administrator's Office. Ja, machen wir später. Gut, vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Das war Entschuldigung, das war's für heute. Und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Ciao, Sen.